results of
English.
Yeah, that's it.
Good. Today, our speeches are about our scientific school and the very main directions in practice, in the life practice. That's why I try to introduce for all of us our system of education, but this is an experience for 30 years of our school about long, continuous, lifelong education, but not only this. This is multi-level, integral education, which is implemented in the different levels of development the man. And the system of our education is hidden enlightenment, because in this way, when we are speaking about Universology, we are speaking about teaching of course of life. And in our system of education, everyone open yourself, open his creativity and the main sense of life. We have very particular steps to create the man which is the part of the whole system of life. That's why at first we are speaking about Universology as teaching of the course of life and predestination of the human being. You know that integrity defines life, and there is a good example about matryoshka, like fractals in the world. Yes, that's why we have a system complex, meta-system, super-system, system, and subsystem. It's in our consciousness more good example to know where the man is in the whole system of hierarchical structure of the world. Our nature is very wide, and the universe is a hierarchical structure from macro to micro world. That's why Universology explain how these all levels is connected with the simple man who is in and in his living. Like Aristotle, who said all places are inside other places and all times are inside other times. That Universology explains how places are inside other places, because the first parameters every system of life is a space, 7 levels. How to all times are inside other times, because the circle of steps experience in the life, 12 steps of the circle is the time, and we have connecting and synchronize every circle of our life during our living. And if we say that Universology is a teaching of the course of the life, we say about the axis of the spirit. Every living system has its own core. The man has his own core too, and this core is an axis of the spirit. And even if we are connecting what inspire in the integral yoga is supplemental force, which is full of the mankind. Yes, the access of the spirit is a very strong hierarchical system of the world and hierarchical structure of the nature outside the mankind and inside it. And teacher and the disciple, connection between them. I'm teaching people for 30 years in high school, but I know that it's impossible to open predestination only in a government methods. Only Universology show how to connect inner and outer world of the man. That is why the project of the International Scientific School of Universology is to build the star temple of education in a new era, in a new age of Aquarius. Because our project of long life continuous education is provided certain levels to implement people and the growth according to his predestination. The purpose of the teacher and the disciple to have a very tender, united energy system in which teacher has to be not only master but conductor for his disciple and to provide him his own way to open his predestination. It's very similar to Plato, who said about paideia, like a way, a unique way, human being to create his predestination. Universology has a technology to do this. The second, our International Scientific School is a multi-level disciplinary science. That is why one of the purpose of our system of education to form the scientific, universal scientific picture of the world, for everyone who enter to our school. What is that? What is that? Okay, what is that? That is the hierarchical structure of the world, which is described in the universal algorithm of natural laws, from polarity to because I think it's on our slide. I don't say it entirely properly. Okay, polarity, similarity, causality, circles, alternatives, hierarchical structure, and goal orientation. All of these 7 levels of laws of nature